All right. Hello, good morning, and welcome to some more brutal violence with Modern Warfare 3. I got work coming up here in about half an hour, so I'm only going to have time for a couple of rounds. Usually they go like a little over, a little under, I don't know. But basically, I'm going to have to switch to work right on the hour. So, where we left off last night, we were upgrading the Basilisk, and I need to get it to level 19. 19, yes. But it's a little snub-nosed revolver. And it's a heavy-hitting revolver using hollow point ammunition. Which, I mean... Wait. 30? How many levels is... Oh, okay. Usually the guns don't go up to 30. That's kind of a high level, but alright. That is something I like about this game, is like the levels aren't really consistent, so each one leaves you guessing. Be like, wait a minute, I thought I had it, and nope, no you didn't, so... Alright. Oh, and this map, you kind of got to have a little bit of range, but that's okay. These thumper pistols, they got the range. Alright, look like about 6-7 meters to the hard point.
Target area located. Secure the hard point.
We're on the same side. Changing mags.
Pa, 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 pa! All up in your area. You don't know where I've been, Lou. One of my favorite scenes from Fight Club. It's where they're beating the crud out of each other and he's just bleeding, blood dripping from his face.
We've lost the lead.
Ah! Okay, well, maybe that wasn't...
With you till the end. Friendly UAV
Okay.
online.
But anyways, he gets on top of Lou, the owner of the bar. And Lou comes in all acting like a mobster, like, I own this bar. You see that name on the bar? I'm frickin' Lou. Who the frick are you? And all this, like...
Confirming next hard point. Stand by.
Oh, he's dead, okay.
Drop them.
Target
Doing
area
our job.
updated. Move to the hard point.
There's a third one.
We've secured the lead.
Hello. Yeah, 3 and 2 deaths. I'm doing okay. Just gotta get those points.
Friendly UAV on station. Our counter UAV.
We're hit.
Hard point relocated.
Ammo here. Loading fresh mag.
Pop, pop, pop. See, that's the downside to having such a loud weapon, is like everybody sees you on the mini-map. They're like, yep, there's someone in there blasting off a magnum. Like, yes, sir. Or yes, ma'am. Because I'm a pretty girl. The same thing with the Lou thing. Like, you don't know where I've been, Lou? Is he just throwing blood all over the dude that you have pinned down? I actually did something like that. I had to be in an appointment. Actually, no, we'll talk about that another time. That's for subscriber chat only.
Enemies inside the Friendly UAV online.
Same side. Hostile equipment destroyed.
Compromised. Secure the area.
So anyways, and then last night and yesterday I did a whole series of some pretty cool videos, some Minecraft videos about all the projects and efforts and things that I'm doing.
Target area updated. Hard
Mags.
point.
Leave our ammo.
That was terrible. Terrible aim. Oh, here they come.
Enemies inside the perimeter.
Just running around causing mayhem. But anyways, and the main projects are the GOSH, the Global Online Safety Helpers, which there are plenty of efforts out there of people trying to help people stay secure online. But this is just an initiative around the world by some colleagues of mine from many different countries and locations. Dang, heard it too late. I was going too fast. But anyways, and then there's also Cut the Crust, or the CTC, which is basically to remove the political spin from all politicians and basically follow what they say and then write what they mean and then write what they said. And then do side-by-side comparisons to show just how fraudulent their nonsense is.
Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target area.
And it's pretty bad.
Friendly UAV on station.
Like the SAVE Act, that's the most recent debacle. So that's like an anti-trans, anti-women movement or bill that is meant to punish anybody trying to change their name or trying to identify as other genders or have any other kind of like identities like that. And it's based on lies too. Like it's saying like thousands of non-citizens are voting in elections. Well, no, they're not. And then others are actually saying, you know, oh, thousands have been removed from voter rolls. Well, okay, but did they vote? Like, did we have other checks and balances in the way that prevented them from voting? Like that's a very important piece of information. It's very relevant because it's like, you know, if you're in a flood zone that's been known to flood one time in all of history and you decide, oh, we need to put sandbags up because this flooded once 40 years ago, and you didn't look at all the other solutions like, well, they shored up the banks, so they redirected some of the flow of the water so there wouldn't be enough water ever to create such a flow. Like, I mean, if there are other mitigation tactics and things that they did, those need to be taken into consideration and looked at. Like, wait a minute, because you need to look at the macro level view, and that's what people are not doing, is looking at the macro level view of stuff. Because if they did, they'd be like, oh, well, actually, that's not the threat that we thought it was. Why are we spending money on it? You know, especially when they're all mad. They're like, you know, Democrats need to stop spending so much money. And it's like, okay, well, now we're going to go spend, what, the debt's at like, what, 40 trillion now or 38 trillion now?
Hardpoint relocated. Stand by.
We just kicked up the defense spending, called it war spending, and now like 1.5 trillion. It would cost It would cost 15 to 20 billion to house every single deportee, every last one. I've been working with Grok and Gemini just to like come up with these figures about how much to pay for the affordable housing, you know, the loan system on how to pay back for the affordable housing, like all of this stuff. And it's pretty amazing what these AI tools can do if you know what to ask. And if you know who to ask in front of. Like, so I use Grok in front of all sorts of people to try to just point out either how stupid they sound or how, like, the misinformation they're spreading, or like the hysteria, the fake fear, basically vanilla terrorism. And we're at war with terror, apparently.
1 minute remaining.
Switching
Friendly
eggs.
UAV on station. Confirming next hardpoint. Stand by.
There's another one. I'm not the greatest with this gun, but I'll fight like I am.
Target area updated. Move to the hardpoint.
Oh God.
Changing mags. That was close.
Ah!
Friendly UAV online.
We're up. Be afraid.
Enemy's taking the lead.
Here we go.
Secure the area.
We hit.
Oh, it was in the corner with me. I thought it might be on the other side of the wall. But no, that indicator definitely indicates that it is a danger to you. I need to... I wasn't paying attention.
UAV is online.
So anyways, and that's part of Cut the Crust. So Cut the Crust would be a a server that has a database attached or persistent memory volume, like I think Kubernetes and container systems uses.
Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target.
So anyways, and it would cut the crust on a certain, you know, accusation like that. Like, You know, or like the accusation there's zero inflation. Well, that's not true. There's still 2 to 4% inflation. What you're talking about is there's zero new inflation. So, and they do little tricks like that to make it think like, oh, they got rid of all the inflation. Well, no, there's still a lot of inflation. Well, not a lot, but there's still inflation. You know, and it's like somebody sitting there pushing up their glasses on their nose, being like, actually, you know, because the world needs that. The world needs not to be padding feelings. Like, facts don't care about your feelings. You know, one group of people is so quick to say about that, about the things that they believe in, but then so quick to ignore it with other things like illegals voting in national elections, which just doesn't happen. They're allowed to vote in local elections, which I don't know about that. I mean, I don't know if I agree with that. Like, yes, I support immigrants. Yes, I support them naturalizing the legal way. Yes, I support human rights. And yes, I support treating every person like a person and not like livestock and to be shuffled around and treated horribly. Like, you know, those are supposed to be Christian values too. And I also don't support people coattailing off of things. Like, I mean, you know, these Republicans pandering to Christians while turning around and doing the most unchristian and ungodly things. Like, there's been over 50 people that have died in these detention camps. And people don't want us comparing MAGA to the Nazis. Like, okay, well, there's 50 dead people. Does it have to get to millions before we start concerned? Or start being concerned? Like, you know, where does it start? Like, should we wait till we get 100 dead people? A few million? Ah, I had my pick of a couple. You know, and that's the point. It shouldn't matter. One death is too many to have in custody. Like, what the hell are we doing? We're, like, killing people that we don't like. I mean... And let me correct that. That only half the country may not like, because they might not like people that are here illegally. Never mind that they were told they could stay here by the previous administration. So a change in management does not mean that people can just be nasty. Yeah, I'm sorry, that's a cop-out. All right, probably have time for one more round, and then I gotta... So, and I'm just trying to level this gun anyway. So, let's see what else. I mean, yeah, in fact, I need to reach out to some guy in northern Colorado that just did an event at a library. I need to remember to do that. But basically, there are people trying to hold events at libraries to try to help the community with cybersecurity. But really, you need to meet people where they're at, the internet. And that's why I made the Scratch program that details the 4 basics of cybersecurity: multi-factor authentication, hovering over a link. Actually, never mind, there's only 3 in that. The 4th one is the razzle dazzle, which when you push that button, the 2 characters start spinning. And I intend to make that a lot cooler, although I need to do a couple tech streams. Like, that's what I need to do, is get back into the tech streams. I've been doing a lot of Dark Souls 2. I mean, I did like a whole series of like 8 or 9 episodes last night of the Minecraft, the low T, the luck of the Irish. But then I was like, wait, low T, people might think like low testosterone. And then I was thinking like, I don't know if I really care. Like, I've already got a couple kiddos. I've had plenty of romps in the hay with many ladies, and like, I don't really care if people think I have low testosterone. Like, oh, that's a cool head. A duck? I talk to rubber ducks. That's actually a computer science thing.
Drop that sniper!
Haha, pop, 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 pop. But anyways, I don't think anybody that I really engage with would be bothered by that statement of low testosterone.
Loading!
Inside the perimeter.
Ah! Oh, that was pretty brutal.
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. Friendly SAE on the way.
Ah!
Next hardpoint. Stand by. Enemies inside the perimeter.
Okay.
Enemy spotted!
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. Area updated. Move to the hardpoint.
Yeah. They're gonna be down here.
Enemy Overwatch helo inbound. Friendly precision airstrike inbound.
I like this AFK guy giving me free kills. Ah! So, but anyways, that's all it is once you cut the crust and get all the misinformation out and you remove people from their echo chambers, the politicians are not going to have a leg to stand on. They're going to be like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. And they'll be like, no. You know, like, and everybody's going to be like, you lied, you exaggerated, you misrepresented the facts, like, intentionally to confuse, trick, and scare your voters. That's terrorism. Like, that's vanilla terrorism. You are using fear and coercion to govern people. That is the very definition of terrorism. Like, and we're at war with terror, so like, we gotta kind of fix that, you know.
Point relocated. Secure the target area. Hostile Overwatch helo in the area.
Another one?
Enemies inside the
Oh, he knew. How did he know I was right there? I mean, probably a lucky guess, but
Switching mags! Reloading!
splendid.
Need medical aid! Taking effective fire!
Confirming next hardpoint. Stand by.
Reloading!
Target area updated. Move to the hardpoint.
Changing mag! Loading! Loading! Changing mag!
Inside the perimeter. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
Lost mag!
Ah. Okay. But anyways, yeah, so the Global Online Safety Helpers is an initiative to make, you know, all the people that would be adverse to using a computer or maybe they don't understand cybersecurity as well as they should. And the basic standards are multi-factor, hovering over a link before you click it to make sure you see where it goes, and if you trust where it's going, and then
Perimeter. Hardpoint relocated.
and being able to identify a fake message or a scammer.
Secure the area. Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target area.
Boom, 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 boom. Ah. Ooh, an Asian. I think that's Chinese.
Reloading!
Oh, and I still fell off the edge. Oh, man.
Dropping ammo here!
Hostile UAV in the area. Friendly airstrike in the AO. Enemy
Pop,
inside
pop,
the
pop.
perimeter.
I'm last place with 7 kills.
UAV active. Confirming next target.
Thermite incoming! They're on me!
Target area updated.
So, anyways, and all of these projects are kind of working. Oh, and then communal. So back to the 15 to 20 billion dollars. That's the price tag of a loan. It's not even a price tag for a payment of what people need. Like if we do it as a loan and then sell it as a rent-to-own house to the deportees, all they got to do is get a job.
Secure the area. Hostile UAV near your position. The enemy is gaining ground. Push them back. Enemies inside the perimeter.
Switching mags.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Ah, I saw that. What do I have as far as loadouts with?
Hardpoint relocating. Stand by. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
Yeah.
Relocated. Secure the
No,
target
don't leave
area.
the game. Although I do need to be careful. I got about 8 minutes until the morning stand-up meeting. But it's okay. Computer's on, primed, ready to go.
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
I don't know if this is going to be over in 8 minutes. I might just have to leave the match, actually, or just like AFK.
Enemy UAV active.
Man, 48 kills? That's insanity.
Enemies inside the perimeter.
Oh, come on. Okay, I got an assist.
Hardpoint. Stand by. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
Ah, whew, I got some air on that one. Ragdolled way high.
Hardpoint.
So, I think that person was about ready to throw the grenade, got killed, and it just rolled back to me.
Dropping ammo here. Grenade! Reloading.
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
I like the duck head, that's cool. Quack, quack.
Enemies inside.
Ah, except for when it kills me. No, it's still really cool.
Friendly UAV on station. Hardpoint relocated. Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target area.
Execution.
Hostile UAV in the area. Hardpoint compromised.
Oh, a lot of people have morning meetings today. Because it's like they're the AFKing.
They're gunning for me. Loading.
Enemies inside the perimeter.
Requesting.
Yeah, while at low health, that's right.
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. Counter UAV ready.
Reloading. Calling in a counter UAV.
Copy. Counter UAV is blocking enemy counter UAV destroyed.
Confirming next hardpoint. Stand by. Enemies inside the perimeter. The enemy holds the lead.
Yes. They're on me.
UAV is
Pop, 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 pop. How we doing? 5 minutes? Oh man, just let them win.
Ammo here.
Cause they're, if that clock was moving, 2 minutes and 20 seconds would seem all right. Cause then I'd be like, all right, I got 3 minutes, you know, to go sit down. I mean, it's really not that big of a deal. I just gotta like turn on my, like go sit down at my computer and listen. And I actually do more than some people and keep my camera on so they know that I'm there and actively listening.
We've secured the lead. The enemy's taken the lead. Strike inbound. Enemy UAV active. Hardpoint relocated. Stand by.
Ah, I'm still the last. I've probably died so many times.
Relocated.
Oh.
Target area.
Taking fire!
Whoa.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Touche. Touche. He killed me good. Pop. No. How we doing? 3 minutes?
Perimeter.
Alright, just let him win. Let him win. Because, yeah.
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. Friendly care package on the way. Confirming next hardpoint. And the hostile overrun helo in the area.
Tossing grenade.
Under fire! Changing mag!
Alright, there we go. Well, that's it for me. Oh yeah, 26-minute video. Well, I got 3 minutes to get back into there, so I'm gonna go ahead and see the spoils. All right. Let's see what I got. Level 15, all right. The trigger unlocked, I thought. No, oh, maybe it's this thing? What? That's still not as good as that. What did I unlock? A loader? Oh, that might have been it. This one might be good. Movement speed, aim down, sight speed, sprint to fire speed. Like, all those sound really good. I don't know what I unlocked. I think these are all unlocked by default anyway. It looked like a trigger. I don't know. And that's one thing I noticed is like some guns unlock things for other guns. So it might have unlocked a trigger pull action for another gun that I have. I don't know. But anyways, that's all for me. I got to get going. Ta-ta for now. I'll see you in the next one. I'll try to do some stuff tonight. No promises because I got a 3-hour advocacy meeting for the PTA, for the Parent Teacher Association. Woo! Getting involved in some government. But I was already involved in not hacktivism per se, but using social engineering to really like, you know, help people be more honest with each other and themselves and blah, blah, blah. So anyways, I got to run. The meeting's starting in 1 minute. All right, ta-ta for now. I'll see you in the next one.